everyone, I'm Rob and welcome to the test drive. In today's video, I'm actually in Southern California, home to some of the best driving roads in the world, definitely in the US, and we're gonna go driving in the canyon. So today I have a 2019 Chevy Camaro 1LT V6 convertible, and that's what we're gonna drive through the canyons. I obviously would have loved to have something more insane, but this is all that I could get for this trip. But I'm actually gonna review this car as well. I have a full review on the channel, but I wanted to make a video dedicated to driving in the canyons because I wanted to actually show you some of my favorite roads and show you some of the roads that you can drive on. Now, I don't live in Southern California. I live in New York, so I don't get to come here all the time, but I do get to come here occasionally, definitely enough to have experienced canyon roads quite a few times. There just aren't places in the US that have roads like this that just go for so long and are so windy and fun, where you can really push a car closer to its limits. Obviously, it's not like these roads are to go insanely fast or anything like that. It's just being connected with the road, having those twists and turns, and having some of the most beautiful scenery that you can imagine just for the enjoyment of driving. And also, a lot of these roads aren't extremely highly trafficked, which is great. Like right now, for example, if you look here, we're on Latigo Canyon Road, and been pulled over for, I don't know, 5 minutes. Haven't seen a single car drive by. So we're gonna hop in the car. My wife's with me, and we're gonna go for a drive.
All right. Did you hear that pop?
It's so funny too, the exhaust on this car. Like, it actually sounds pretty good. Now, there are a couple recommendations that I would have before going for a drive in the canyons. First, you probably need to get gas because there aren't that many gas stations up here, depending where you go. So I'm driving up Latigo Canyon Road, and I don't think there are any gas stations on this road. This already, it's like right off the bat. So what we did, we're staying in Santa Monica, and we drove up the PCH into Malibu, where Latigo Canyon Road starts off of PCH or Highway 1. And from there, it's like instantly twists and turns and just fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, first recommendation, get gas. Make sure you have a full tank of gas because you don't want to run out up here. Secondly, reason that you don't want to run out up here is not just because there are no gas stations, but because there is not a lot of cell service. So, two things with that. If the car that you're driving has a navigation system, then you're fine. You probably don't really need to do anything, but you are going to need to use it because you don't have cell service. But if the car you're driving doesn't have a navigation system, or you don't like the navigation system or whatever, then I would recommend downloading offline maps. Like, for example, in Google Maps, you can download really any geography, and what it will do is it will basically save the maps to your phone in offline mode, so you don't need cell service to access them, because you might get lost, or you might just want to have navigation.
We're not gonna get lost.
We're not gonna get lost because we downloaded offline maps. We could also just, you know, turn around, but...
Yeah. Oh, this is so stinking cool.
It's incredible.
Look at that rock. I could touch it. Like those houses up there.
Yeah.
Drive this every day just to get home.
I know, right? If you live up here.
I would puke. It's like a roller coaster.
I have this Amazon van in front
of me. Yeah, the one freaking car on this entire road. We're behind.
One of the really awesome things with these canyon roads too is that there are so many amazing places to pull off. So you can get pictures, or like in my case where I'm actually gonna review this Camaro, I can pull off and get some awesome shots of it. All right,
look at
now
that.
We're free. The other thing I would recommend having out here is a radar detector. And of course, I left mine in the hotel room, so I don't have it.
Oh my goodness. We can't fall off these, can we?
No.
I can't believe I've never been up here before.
Oh, it's awesome.
I just don't want to just go for a drive.
I know.
That's just not me.
Can't believe I actually convinced you to do it.
Yeah. Well, what else am I going to do?
And the GoPro survived despite falling off the car. Might need to get a new mount.
When you were talking, it was like cutting out in your face like a...
Well, because of the Wi-Fi signal.
Did it survive?
Yeah. So, so another thing to consider if you're in Southern California and you want to go driving in the canyons, you have the Malibu canyons, and you also have the Angeles Forest. So we are driving in the Malibu canyons because we're staying in Santa Monica. It's just much closer.
Wish we had our car.
I know. The 440 would be so fun up here, and it's a manual, so that would be just
Tires are
ridiculous.
good, you know.
Yeah.
Gripping.
This thing's gripping okay.
Yeah.
It is rear-wheel drive too, which is kind of fun. You can get it a little sideways, but
I just don't want to flip.
this is ridiculous. Oh shit.
Seriously. Oh, this guy's cycling.
You do have
Wow.
cyclists. It's, I mean, you have to pay attention. You have to be careful. Like,
You got to be really strong to go up that hill. There's a bug in my eye already.
this is wild. There are some areas too where you just can't drive that fast because it's so windy. Careful because you don't know what's coming.
I hope they can't see me gripping the side. Yeah, that's good. Clutching.
Clutching for dear life.
Clutching, gripping. Do you like this? This makes you happy?
It's fun.
It just would really suck to like fly off.
We're not gonna fly off, honey. I'm surprised how desolate it is.
Yeah. Well, you probably don't need to drive up here, really. It's you're like going to someone's house.
True.
Gosh, it's so beautiful.
Then you gotta like slam on your brakes. Make sure your brakes and tires are good when you come up here too.
Yeah, we're in a rental car.
If you're if you're stupid, you could die.
I don't want to die.
You're not gonna die.
I want to live.
I want to live too.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is crazy. Look at that. Look down there.
It's insane.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool.
Look at this house. Sick view they have.
Maybe that's where Kimmy lives.
Who's Kimmy?
Kimmy Kardashian.
Oh, it's a little small for Kimmy.
It's too small. Oh, it's
And
for
it's for sale. There we go.
I don't really know about it. Look at this vineyard.
Wow.
It's awesome. It's probably someone's hobby.
It's a hobby vineyard. There are so many amazing roads in Southern California. I would have loved to drive on all of them today to take you all over Southern California, all over the Malibu canyons, as well as the Angeles Forest, but didn't really have the time to do that. But I did get to take you guys up Latigo Canyon Road and then back down Canyon Dune Road, and they're very different. Latigo Canyon Road is extremely tight. You can't go nearly as fast. You have, I mean, you're lock to lock constantly as you're driving. It's really awesome, and it is such an incredible experience. But then Canyon Dune Road is kind of the opposite. You can go much faster. You still have twists and turns, but you have a lot more space. It's definitely an easier road to drive on. I would have to say that Latigo is much more difficult. If you're somebody who's not really that comfortable with driving on roads like that, then you're probably going to be driving on it very slowly. You may not have a very good time, which makes sense why the speed limit is usually around 30 miles an hour on that road. But anyways, there are so many amazing roads. I will be back to Southern California very soon. I'll do a part 2 and maybe a part 3 and 4, but I haven't seen a ton of videos about the best driving roads in Southern California. I've just kind of picked it up here and there from watching people and kind of obviously exploring myself when I'm out here. So I definitely will make more videos. Stay tuned, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.